Hi everyone, my name is Elsa. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing my TBR, and this is my special game TBR that I created, and I'm so excited. I just have to say that I still haven't received my cards. So if you follow my channel, you might know I explained a few videos ago that I created my own 90 cards. The problem is I had them shipped from the States and they still haven't arrived. It's been a month, I can't take it anymore, so we are doing it without the physical cards. So I will just put them on the screen. So it's not as good as it will be when I finally receive them, but this way we can at least start the game this month and not wait till July to start it. I couldn't do it, couldn't wait any longer. So how did I do in May? I still have a couple of days left, so I might finish one or two more, but I will still have one or two left. I'm so sorry. I will probably read them either in June or in July, like July for sure. So let's see. I'm not going to dive into them. I will just talk about all of them in my wrap-up, but just so you know, I had the 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. This one I finished and I gave it 5 stars. Then we had Flamefall, so I finished this one, gave it 5 stars. Jade City, finished this one, gave it 3.8 stars. Then we had Waking Gods, finished this one, I gave it 4.3 stars. Then we had Shadow of the Fox, I finished it, gave it 3.5 stars. She Drives Me Crazy, finished it, 3.5 stars. In Deeper Waters, DNF'd it at 40%, gave it 2 stars. I'm almost finished with Royal Assassin, so I will have finished it, by Sunday, so it's okay. I also have Rock Protocol, the third book in the Murderbot Diaries to finish, but same, it's really short, and I will have finished it by the end of the month. There are only 3 I won't have the time to finish. I started Six of Crows, but I don't think I will have finished it by the end of the month, so it will, go on June. I'll finish it at the beginning of June. The other one is the manga series I wanted to read, Blue Flag. I'm so sorry about this one because I really wanted to read it. But it's a manga series, it's not that long, so I think I will start it this weekend. And same, I will probably read like 1, 2, 3 volume stops and finish it at the beginning of June. And the last one, I won't have the time, it's Malice, because I wanted to read this one so bad. There was a readathon, I wanted to read it. But it was so big, didn't have the time, was too ambitious, as always, with my TBR. And it's going to be hard to put it in June, so July for Malice. So now let's dive into the game. Let's do this, guys. I'm so excited, you can't imagine. So let me present you the board. So we have a little start, and then we have, it goes all the way till here. So we are going to play with only 1 dice until we reach this point. So from here to here. And basically it should be around 6 or 8 turns. So we'll see how many books I have to read during the month with this. I'm supposed to have, 5 deck of cards here that I created myself. In total there are 90 cards, but as I haven't received the cards yet and I don't want to wait any longer, what we're going to do is I'm going to project on the screen the card, because I have them all on my computer. It's not as nice as having the card, but it's a start, and hopefully next month I will have the real cards to show you guys. So yeah, coming back to the cards, there are different categories. So Hercules are genre prompts. So there are things like, pick a horror book, or pick a romance, or pick a fantasy. So something like that. Then we have the monsters and sea. So for this one, we have the author prompts. So, pick a book written by an Asian author or black author or something like that. Then we have the Goodreads generator. So these are the sun from the 10 Gold movie. So for this one, it's basically I wanted to have Goodreads generator because I just love that. I think it's so fun. And so I have several shelves specifically for this TBR on my Goodreads, and so I have a specific TBR for each category. Like for fantasy, I have a TBR for fantasy, a TBR for romance, a TBR for horror, etc. And so if I pick this one, I will have to draw a card, and I will have to use a number generator for the category I'm in. Like if the card says use a number generator for romance, that's what I will do, you know, not for the entire, not for all my TBR, just for my TBR in this category. So you will see in a minute. I think I will have at least one of these. So then we have the Atlantis one. Where are they? Like here. So this one is for book type prompt. So for this one, we'll have, you know, a book over 500 pages or something like that, like specific to the book. And then the last one is Incredibles, and this one is content prompt. So, you know, pick a book with siblings or something like that. So yeah, these are just examples, but you will see. In another video, I will show you all the cards, you know, on the screen, because I think they're super fun. But right now, you're just going to discover a few, and when I have the real cards, I will do full video on the game. So as I don't have the physical cards, what I'm going to do is when I pick a category, I'm going to do a number generator to see which card inside that deck I'm going to pick, because each card in every deck has a number. Oh, and I forgot, there are the Walt Disney categories. So the Walt Disney are for this jar. Inside I have sequels to series I'm currently reading. So I will, if I fall on this, you know, case in French, I don't know in English, on this thing, I will have to pick a book that I will pick from this jar. So yeah, that's simple enough, I think, I hope anyway. So yeah, let's start this. Oh, and I picked this little character, it's Hercules. Can you see that? Can you see it? Oh no, you can't, but yeah, it's Hercules. And so he's going to be our guy today. So he's here. Let's draw. It's going to be so fun. 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Incredibles. So Incredibles, I'm going to do the number. And so we are going to draw, what number are we getting? 11. 11 is this one. Oh, it's so cool. It's read a comforting or uplifting book. For this one, I got read a comforting or uplifting book, and I'm so excited. I just love this prompt. I'm so happy I just created it. And for this one, I hesitated a lot because there are a lot of books that could fit this prompt that I want to read, but in the end, I chose Bear, Otter and the Kid, which is a book written by T.G. Klune, who wrote The House in the Cerulean Sea and The Lightning Struck Heart. I adore these two books, and I think T.G. Klune is just one of my favorite authors. He can't do anything wrong. Like, everything he writes, I love. And they are such feel-good books, you know, so romantic, it's so cute and just adorable and just heartwarming all the way through. And this one sounds exactly like that. Like, from what I get, it's about this guy who has a little brother and he's taking care of him because their parents basically left, and he falls in love with his best friend's brother, and they kind of form this new family. And yeah, I just find it so cute, and it will be great, I'm sure. Next one, let's see. 2. 1, 2. Oh, number generator. I'm so happy. I really love the number generator. So let's see what I have with this one. Alright, let's try this, guys. So we have 1. It's choose a manga or a graphic novel on Goodreads with a number generator. So I used a number generator on my, you know, graphic novel comics shelf on Goodreads, and I got Red River. So this one, I wasn't expecting it. To be honest, I had a bit forgotten that this one was on the list. It's an old shoujo manga, and I'm excited. Like, that's the purpose of this TBR, you know, to read books I didn't think I would read at first, and, you know, to push me to go out of my comfort zone. And so this one, it's a bit old, that's why I didn't had it in mind, but it can be really fun, and so we'll see. Next one. Oh, we're going slow. So Atlantis. So Atlantis. So 1 to 17. 4. And this is read a book with a 4 or higher Goodreads rating. Oh, I'm so excited. This is going to be good. So I got a book with a 4 or higher Goodreads rating. I'm so excited. So for this one, I chose The Sword of Kaigen, which is rated 4.46 stars, which is just incredible. And this is actually our book club pick for this month. So if you don't know, I'm part of the Dragon's Library book club, which is an amazing book club. If you want to join us, I will link the Discord server down below. Everyone is so fun and so just perfect. We are reading an adult fantasy book each month, and this month it's Sword of Kaigen. So I'm super excited to read this one, and it just fitted the prompt, so it's perfect. Alright, next one. 2. Oh, I'm going to have 1,000 to read. So one is the... Oh, let's see what we have here. So, alright, which one is it? Oh, The Haunting of Tramcar. And so we got The Haunting of Tramcar. This is a novella written by P. Jelly Clark, and I read the first one in the series. I'm not sure you can call it a series because you can basically start with Tramcar and not miss anything, because the first novella is like 50 pages long or something, so it's super short. So it was quite good. I gave it 3 stars because it's good, but it can't be helped. You can only do so much in 50 pages, but for the short amount of pages it was really good, like really good. And so I can't wait to read this novella because it's taking place in the same world, which is a bit steampunk and a bit fantasy in Cairo, and it's like I really love the universe. And the novellas are short mysteries, so that's amazing as well. And yeah, this novella is a bit longer than the first one, maybe 150 pages or something, and so I think it will get, you know, even better because it was recommended to me a lot, and also because it's longer, so the author will be able to do way more than in the first novella. So yeah, super excited for this one. Let's roll again. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes! Number generator again. It's ironic, don't you think? Using a number generator to do a number generator. And we got 8. So 8 is what? Choose a thriller mystery on Goodreads with a number generator. I used a number generator on my, thriller mystery novel bookshelf on Goodreads, and I got One of Us is Lying. So I'm super excited about this one. I heard great things about it, and it's young adult, so I think I will just fly through it, and it will be super entertaining. I'm hoping so anyway, so we'll see. Let's roll again. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, Incredibles. Let's see what we have. Let's roll. 15. And 15 is... Let's see. Read a funny book. Oh yes, read a funny book. I love that. This is going to be so fun. So for this one, I got Read a Funny Book. I'm so excited. And same, I had a hard time picking it, but in the end, we are going to read Feet of Clay by Terry Pratchett. So this is the 3rd book in the City Watch sub-series. Like you have, if you're not familiar with it, you have the Discworld series, which is the big series, but inside it you have sub-series. So you don't have to read the books in the publication order because the sub-series don't follow it. And so City Watch is the one I started, and I love it so much. The first one is Guards, which is one of my favorite books of all time. Then there was Men at Arms that I loved with all my heart, and Feet of Clay is the 3rd one. And I can't wait to go back in this world and just go back to these characters that I love with all my heart. And yeah, it's going to be super fun. And yeah, this series is hilarious, so I'm going to be laughing out loud the entire time. So yeah, it fits the prompt. All right, next roll. 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Monster and Sea. This one I'm a bit scared. We're going to see. 3. What is 3? Book written by an Indian author. So I got a book written by an Indian author, and I know exactly the one I'm going to pick. It's, let me pronounce this right, Ghachar. So this one was recommended to me by a booktuber I love, which is Fandomnewbie, and she's Indian, and she's always recommending Indian books. And this one stood out because it's a family drama, because a family suddenly became rich, and so there's a lot of drama, and it's supposed to be a great audiobook and a really short one, like maybe 1 or 2 hours, and I'm super intrigued. So yeah, this will be the one. Alright, final We have 3 spots left, so if I do under 4, I'm going to have 1 more book to add. 6. No, we're done. So this is the end of this TBR game. I hope you enjoyed it. I had so much fun doing it. It was just amazing. I actually can't wait for next month to do it again. But yeah. But this video isn't finished because I also plan on participating in the Olympics readathon, which will be super fun. I will link the presentation down below if you're interested, but it sounds so fun. I'm Team Hades. This is one of my favorite characters of all time. I had to pick this team and I'm so excited. You will have, like I said, all the informations in the presentation video, but basically we are all in different teams. There are 16 for the 16 gods of Olympus. You can win points doing the prompts, and so there are 16 of them, 1 for each god. And I plan on doing it, so I picked a book for each prompt. Let's be real, I won't be able to read the 16. Maybe, but I don't think so. But I wanted to, you know, have a choice and see what I could pick. So I have this large panel that I can pick from, and I'm so excited. Oh, and I obviously I tried to fit in all the books that are on my official TBR because, you know, I know I'm going to read them, so they might as well help me winning the readathon. But as I only have 7 books on my official TBR, there are a lot more, you know, on this readathon. So the first prompt, Zeus, book that features a kingdom or patriarchy. For this one, I chose Feet of Clay because there are a lot of different kingdoms, and there is this patrician that rules the city where Feet of Clay is taking place. I love him so much, and yeah, so it just fitted the prompt. So second one is Poseidon. Read a book with water, oceans, lakes, rivers, etc. So I didn't have any except Red River. So this is the manga I got on my official TBR. I know nothing about this manga, but there is river in the title, so I'm going to say it fits the prompt. Then we have Hades. Read a book with the undead or ghost theme. So for this one, I chose The Haunting of Tramcar because there is haunting in the title, so I'm thinking there is a ghost, and also because I know there is a murder, so fits the prompt. Then we have Hestia. Read a book with the found family trope. So for this one, I chose Bear, Otter, and the Kid because obviously found family, you know, I explained it earlier. Then we have Hephaestus. Hope I said it right. Read a book with fire on the cover or in the title. For this one, I chose Daughter of Spoken Bone. I count this as fire and there is smoke in the title. And there was a Google Doc with, you know, ideas for each prompt. And this book was on this list for this prompt, so it counts. I'm actually body reading this one with May over at Books. I love her channel. Please check her out. And I'm so excited to body read this book with her. So next one is Dionysus. Read a book with a red or white cover. So for this one, I chose One of Us is Lying because white and red on the cover. Then we have Hermes. Read a book involving travel, vacation, or quest. So for this one, I chose Nevermoor, that I'm buddy reading with Laurence over at Reading with Laurence. She's so great. Please check her out. We were supposed to buddy read this one in May, but we didn't have the time, so we are buddy reading it this month. And I chose it because there is travel, like the main character travels to a new world, so it counts. Then we have Artemis. Read a book with moon or night on the cover or in the title. For this one, I chose A Curse So Dark and Lonely. Like you can see, it's at night, right? And same as before, this one was actually listed for this prompt on the Google Doc, so it counts. Then we have Apollo. Read a book written in a non-traditional format, like verse, mixed media, graphic novel, novella. So for this one, I'm going to choose Exit Strategy, which is the 4th book in the Murderbot Diaries. Like, I'm going to read the 3rd one soon, and I know I will be dying to read the 4th one just after finishing it. So yeah, this will be perfect because it is a novella. Alright, next one. Ares, a military-centered fantasy or sci-fi book. So for this one, I chose Sword of Kaigen. I actually don't know anything about the plot of Sword of Kaigen, but there is sword in the title. I'm guessing there will be fights, so let's say that. Then we have Aphrodite. a book with a beautiful cover. So this is subjective, but I love the cover of Flipped. So this is a book, there is actually a movie adaptation for this one, and I'm crazy about the movie. Like, I love it so much. It's just adorable and so cute. And I just discovered recently that there is a book and it just sounds perfect, and so I bought it, and I haven't read it yet, and I can't wait to read it this month. So then we have Hera, a book with a queendom or a matriarchy. And for this one I picked Bitterblue, which is the third book in the Graceling series. They are all companion novels, so they're not sequels to each other, but I love the first two and I can't wait to read this one. And Bitterblue is a queen, so you know, it fits the prompt. Then we have Demeter. Oh, Demeter? I don't know how you pronounce it in English. So. A book with food on the cover. This was extremely hard, but I found, check please, because the main character Binti is always baking, and I don't know if you can see it, but on the cover is actually holding a pie, so yeah, fits the prompt. Then we have Athena, a book with political intrigue. So for this one I chose Goblin Emperor, so I heard a lot of great things about this one, and same, it was on the list for this prompt on the Google Doc, so I'm guessing there is a political intrigue. I'm so excited about this one. Then we have Eos, a book that is the first in a series or duology. For this one I chose Kings of the Wyld because I heard so many great things about it and I can't wait to read it. So yeah. And finally we have Nyx, a book that is the last in a series or duology. And for this one I chose The Hero of Ages, which is the last book in the Mistborn series, and I can't wait to read it. I hope I can finish it, you know, in June, but I know I will start it, but it's super long, so I might finish it in July, but you know, I will at least start it in June. These were all the prompts. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please tell me if you're also participating in this readathon and what team you're on if you are. And also, as always, if you've read any of the books I talked about, please tell me. I'd love to hear what you have to say about them. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, that's it for me guys. Thank you so much for watching. Love you guys. See you around.